right over my head here, you can see the last time I was in Sturgis, 2005, and I can't wait to get back out there again this year, courtesy of Thiel's Wheels in Upper Sandusky. Today, a little more maintenance on the bike. We're going to do a couple of real easy things. We're going to take care of the air filter, and we're going to put in new plugs. So let's get after it. As the sun majestically rises over the Marion area today, we're going to do some more maintenance on the bike and get it ready to go for the trip out to Sturgis, South Dakota. And when you're traveling that far, you got to make sure that the bike's breathing okay. And I'll be honest with you, it's been a little while since I've changed the air filter on my bike, so that's what we're going to do today. Yesterday, I went up to Thiel's Wheels in Upper Sandusky. I purchased a genuine, I don't know if we can see this or not, but a genuine Harley-Davidson air cleaner for the bike. Here's my air cleaner cover, shut up and ride. Of course, every once in a while you got to shut up and do maintenance on your bike. So we're going to do that today. Here we go. We'll pull out the main bolt there and then just pull the air cleaner cover off. It comes off real easy like that. And back here is the air cleaner element. We're going to take out these 3 bolts, take the old air cleaner out, put the new air filter in, and then she'll be breathing good for the trip. Here are the 3 bolts that we need to take out in order to get the air filter off of the carburetor. And once we get these 3 bolts out, there are 2 breather tubes back behind it, and we'll show you those here in just a second. We've got the 3 bolts loose now, and we're going to pull the air filter off. Back behind are the 2 breather tubes I told you about earlier. So we just need to pull those off of the back. And now we're ready to slide our new air filter in. Here is the old air filter. As you can see, it's kind of dirty and grimy and filthy and probably not performing up to its peak. Here's the new air filter, nice and clean and shiny and ready to go for my trip out west. I will tell you that I spared you the gross out factor of cleaning out the interior of the breather because there were thousands of miles of dead bug remnants in there, and you probably didn't want to see that. What we're going to do here is attach our 2 breather tubes to the back of the air cleaner here. And once that's done, we just have to put our 3 bolts back into the air cleaner, and we are done with this particular part of the project. New air filter is installed now. Now we just have to put our bolts back in and put our brace back on to hold it in place. Our new air filter is in place. Our 3 bolts are snugged up and ready to go. Now we just have to put our air cleaner cover back on. I saved you the boring part of me checking that gasket around there to make sure that it was on there tight. Basically, we just have to put our 1 bolt back in, and we are just about ready to go. Still have to change our spark plugs out, though, before we are ready to shut up and ride to Sturgis, thanks to Thiel's Wheels. Well, we know the old girl's going to be breathing good now, so let's make sure that she's got plenty of spark. Let's put the spark plugs in and get ready to go to Sturgis. Again, this is one of those real easy maintenance things that you can do on your motorcycle, if you have one. Just pull off the spark plug wire there, exposing the spark plug. Slide your plug socket on there and start unwinding her out of there. Alright, here's a good example of an engine that's carburetor set up right and everything else. You can see the white insulator part is absolutely white. So we have absolutely no problems going on inside that motor. Everything's looking good, so that's good. I do know that the spark gap is supposed to be set at 38 hundredths to 43 hundredths. I've already checked all of that for you, so I'm going to spare you that trouble. And here's our new plug going in. It's set at exactly 40 on the gap. So we're going to just roll that one in there, and we're going to have fire before too long. Give her a few turns to tighten her up. Snug it up just a little bit. Put our plug wire back on. And we are ready to go. We got a lot done today. We put a new air filter in on this side. We put 2 new spark plugs in on this side. Before we go any further, let's make sure we have fire and that she's going to run. that stuff right. One more major thing that we have to do to the motorcycle, and that is change all of the fluids. We've got to change our engine oil, transmission fluid, and our primary oil, and we're going to do that next time on Scott in Sturgis, all thanks to Thiel's Wheels in Upper Sandusky.